Hello, I'm Scott Bulkey here with your Tuff-n-Uff bantamweight title challenger, Stav Koren, ahead of his title fight against Andrew Garrette. How are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm doing good today. Just
Uh,
finished my training, get ready, and yeah,
And how are you feeling ahead of the fight?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I've been waiting a lot, and yeah, I was preparing a lot for this fight. I did everything I can. I almost finished the hard work. It's just the last week of hard work, and then the rest is just the weight cutting. I did everything I can, and yeah, I'm feeling good. I think that I know what I'm going to do. And yeah, it's going to be a good one, I guess.
And how is it being able to face someone or to be able to get that belt wrapped around your waist afterwards?
Yeah, it's gonna be an amazing moment. Yeah, I know what I need to do to make it happen, and that's all I'm focusing on. Yeah, I know what I want to feel. I know what I'm going to do. I know what I want to feel. I want what I capable of doing, and this doesn't matter who is in front of me. So I just gonna make sure I'm doing my thing and I'm gonna get it done. That's what I want. That's what I want.
And
That's what it mean for me.
how's your experience being able to fight in LFA, LFL? How has that improved your game?
That's just actually just make me feel more alive. Like when I was fighting lower promotions or just in my country where I started, it was like it was good too. But when you start fighting out of your country and out of your comfort zone and all of that, you just start realizing. I just realizing that I just started, and then I just get used to, and I don't really get, it's nothing for me. It's just for me, like it's just normal for me. And yeah, I just felt like I'm belong here, and I feel like whenever I'm fighting those good organization, good crowd, good energy, big energy, situation is big, I become more better. I become more serious. I adapt to the situation. I understand what is this, because first you have what you have in your mind when you nothing, you're just thinking. But when you start doing and success and all of that, you realizing I just realized that I'm alone and I just can't wait to the next ones, it's just how it goes.
And what was it that kind of drew you to the sport?
What bring me to the sport?
Yeah.
So yeah, I start from not good neighborhood, like, very bad neighborhood, very bad chill out, and I was skinny, I was weak, and I always get troubles and all of that. Nothing crazy, but I just have to learn how to defend myself, and also I have a very, very, very um competition mentality. So I just always competing, even if it was just another kind of sports. I was playing soccer, basketball, everything was like around, just you can do every day. I was doing sport every day when I was young, and yeah, until now. So I just got in love with the MMA, and I started MMA, and I knew I
And
want to be something special because I know, this is what I want.
exactly. And am I correct in saying you're currently training under John Wood at Syndicate?
Yeah, I'm training at Syndicate right now. Yeah, I'm training
And
at Syndicate.
and how
Training.
has that been for your development?
I think, yeah, in the last 3 years, kind of where I start coming, and I just realized, yeah, I realized first when I come first and start working with Merab and all of the guys who UFC fighters, that was my first plan, like do score points, do things, win rounds with those guys 3 years ago. And because when I come first time to the USA Syndicate, I didn't really train before in another places, just in my country. No, no, I didn't. It was the first time I trained out of the Israel. So, so I wanted to do good things I know I can do, and I tried to do it, and then it's just make me feel way better. Like I didn't. I just before I didn't test it. I didn't test myself at that level. But when I go and see that 2 years ago I can do same things on just UFC fight or something like that, I was just like, okay, that I'm belong. So I just know it's just the process, and then I start develop to. I need more fights, I need more wins, I need more finishes. I just need to do the things that make me into the UFC, but I don't need to be worried about the level anymore, that and yeah, it's just opportunities right now.
Exactly. And you're also trying to rub shoulders with some of the best in the sport, like Merab. What has been the best piece of advice you've got since moving to Syndicate?
So yes, since I come, I'm also Georgian. So
Yeah.
since I come, I start working with Merab, and he helped me so much. I think, just to be around him, learn from him. When I come, I just help him working, preparing for Henry Cejudo, and before he even was a champion. And then he developed by himself, and I felt his energy all the time. Before he was champion, I was believing him because I saw what he does, and I saw like he can beat anyone. So I learned so much from his being uh, like humble, being like with the feet on the ground, always with the feet on the ground. That's one of the most points I I really, really, really talk from him. Like it doesn't matter success or those things. I just need to stay always focusing, always always hungry, always want to be better. Just keep training all the time, keep doing my things, and just being on the feet on the ground, no flight too much with my mind. It's just a fight, and we're doing this every day, and just it make me more calm, yeah, and just it's the best experience to be part of his team, and of course he support me so much, and he teach me and help me and connect me with the good people, and we're doing well. He's one of one of the best people I ever.
And after you get this victory and you get that title, do you feel like that should be you secured for that UFC shot or that contender series after this fight?
Yeah, so I'm not thinking about this right now. I just know I had 13 days, make weight, focusing on step by step. I don't want to fly it in my mind again and start thinking, oh, if I'm doing this, I may be that. So I don't really, honestly, I don't care about what happened next. I'm not planning to be alive one day after. I'm planning this day is the biggest challenge of my life right now, and I just need to win. I don't care about what else because that's the only thing that matter. This fight is the only thing that matter for me. After that, I don't know. We will see. If I get good resume, good fighting, maybe they can take me to the next level. That's up to them. But for me, only this fight, this is the only thing I'm focusing on. I don't want to fight to get too much out of my mind about what can happen or what something like that. Then I get excited or something like that. So I don't care. I just need to finish and win this fight, whatever.
And in your last fight, it was against Chase Wimper. How did you feel like that fight went for you?
So it was a kind of good fight. Yeah, I was dominate, but I was so disappointed that I didn't finish him. I felt like I could, but it's okay. Sometimes it's happened too. I wanted to finish him. I felt like I can. I didn't strike enough with him. I could finish him. I knew it, but I just want to make sure I'm not doing those kind of regrets after this fight too. If I can do it, I will do it. That's what I want. And again, of course, yeah, it was a good fight. I was dominate, but I develop a lot, and that's what I want to show. I just want to show in general and also to myself like that I can do way better, way more well-rounded, and not like just be yeah, just win domination. But I want to show more things. I want to be able to show everything I have because I worked a lot. This fight for this camp, I worked on everything.
Exactly. And do you feel like that kind of shows your mentality in this game that you can have a dominant performance like that and you're still critical of your performance?
Yeah, that's because I realized that how good I am at finishing people just later in my career. So it just started right now, but you know, yeah. So I knew I can do better. But of course, I was happy. It was good win, domination. The guy was tough, and yeah, it was tough. I knew him before. I knew he's gonna be tough. So this is why I was like after the first round, I go a little bit smarter because I knew he can sweep because. Before this fight with Chase Mitchell, I remember I watched his fight and I knew that sometimes people um, maybe win the first round with him, but then he switched two times in a row in LFA and then he TKO them in the second round. So I didn't want something to that happen to me just because I was rushing or something like that. So I go a little bit smarter. I try hard but in the first round, but then I was like, okay, he's going to go to decision. And that was my mistake. Maybe I could be a little bit take more risk, but it's okay. Yeah, it's just developing to the game. The fans want to see the finishes, and yeah, domination is good. But me as a person, always we can do better. So I was always looking for those things to see what I can do better, and that's the truth. That was yeah, that was
And
that.
and you are relatively young in your fighting career. Do you feel like you have the benefit of time in this sport?
Okay, again, if I fought
You
earlier in
you
my career,
yeah, you're quite early in your career just now. Do you feel like you've got that time to be able to try to progress even further?
um, I don't know. Like, yeah. If I was starting smarter earlier and be more aggressive and all of that, maybe I was doing better things, better records. And but I think that's what make me, like the way I am is just the way it goes. And I feel like I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good than ever. Yeah, I start earlier, and I don't know. Yeah, it's like I just want to be the best. That's all I want.
And how do you rate that bantamweight division just now in the UFC? Obviously, you've got Merab at the top, waiting for that rematch. But how do you rate everyone else currently in that division?
Yeah, I see good fighters, but you know. When I'm getting ready for 5 rounds and all of that, I realized that in 15 minutes, 3 rounds in the UFC, I don't know, I don't think anyone can get prepared more than 5 rounds like what I'm doing. So I don't know, they're just normal humans and they do good. Their fight is so well-rounded, so many things can happen. I like to see the bantamweight fightings, and yeah, I know I can do very well there too, very, very well. I'm just waiting for my opportunities and, you know, excited to
Exactly.
do that. That
Exactly. And once you get that, you'll be able to smash your way in. What's been the main difference from preparing for 3 rounds to preparing for a 5 round fight?
for preparing for what?
The 5 rounds.
Yeah, I think I should be like my cardio is one of my best weapons. So Uh, yeah, I think I just need to start from this first second, just doing my things immediately. Don't wait to nothing. Don't try to, because I think my style is so similar to Merab. I just didn't show it yet, the style how it goes, but so I just know I can do very good things in for 3 rounds and all of that. So, but yeah, like I said, this fight in 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks, and I have a challenge in front of me. I'm focusing on that. It's gonna be 5 rounds, and yeah, that's what I'm focusing on first.
And after the fight, after you get the victory, how are you planning on celebrating the win?
First of all, I want to say thanks to all my friends and all my sponsors, and I want to say really, really thanks to my friends. I know we didn't finish the job yet, and just because people helped me so much, so many people was involved in my camp, coaches, sparring partners. Syndicate MMA, everyone was so involved, and I just feel like I have to give them the shout out, and I want to be with them. I don't want to go rush into my country. Of course, I want to be with my wife, family, all my friends back there, but I have to give a lot of respect to my people here. They helped me so much. They believed me so much. They saw me. They they were so involved. Everybody is so involved in this one. So yeah, I want to give them most of the credit to my partners and Syndicate MMA and all of them.
And which fight currently has been your toughest?
I mean, I think I think the first one, my first one fight was the toughest. Nobody know, but the guy I won, he was another prospect. He was 0-0. We both was pro debut, but he was like after the fight. He won five fights after me. He won five
Yeah.
other people at 15 years old, 16 years old, 17 years old. After this fight, after our fight, I didn't fight for 4 years. I was injured in my knees, but this guy continued winning people into my country and he destroy everyone. And yeah, that was one of the that's the toughest, I think. I got a lot of damage. Of course, I win. I was dominated too. It was good prize for me, but the guy was really damaged me. I remember I wasn't the same night. I wasn't the same guy after that. I realized how much is it's I need to adapt, how much I need to develop into this sport if I w really want it because I'm only 16 years old and I took so much damage in one night. If I want to be the best, I have to be better, So yeah, that was
And
the first one was the toughest.
and like you said, you did take a lot of damage. You had to recover from quite a few injuries. How hard is it being on that sidelines, having to wait, having to recover when you're just itching to get back into there?
It was very tough at the time. I was 16 years old. After that fight, I took so much steps back into my career. And yeah, I did like 3 surgeries in the knee. But then I started being like more smart. I started being way more smart. Like I told you, uh, I learned how much I need to develop to be stronger physically, mentally, preparing, learning, everything. I was young. I didn't was athlete. I didn't, no, I was athlete, but wasn't like sportsman. I wasn't like professional. I was fighting professional, but I wasn't professional at the time. So I learned how much I need to learn, and so I took all of those serious and the injury serious, and I always believed in myself because that night was war. And I remember it was only 16 years old, so I learned from that night what I have inside of me. I remember that fight make me really because after that fight I know I can do very big things. It just depends about how I'm gonna do it. If I'm gonna be smart, maybe I can do big things. But if I'm gonna rush and competing with the injuries in the knee, I'm gonna get hurt again. And it was like again and again. This is why I did 3 surgeries in the knee, only meniscus, but still. And everybody told me like, stop it, don't train. You're just 16, 17 years old, get injuries, go to the army, do something. But I couldn't. After that night, it was. It was inside of me. I know I can do big things into this sport, and I like these moments, and I want to feel those moments again. And I knew the sky is the limit for me from that night, and I just need to be smart. So I try to be smart right now, always. That's what's coming with me. That night is always with me.
And as fight fans, we see you accept the contract, you walk out, you do your business, and then you wait for that next fight. But behind the scenes, with your training and that, what has been the biggest sacrifice that you've had to do?
So even when you ask that right now, I'm like nerves, because I'm 5 months out of my country, out of my people. No, my wife is not with me. I'm here alone, living with my friend in one of the apartment. He's not even speak my language. He's just friend I meet here. He's amazing guy, but it's not a real family. I don't have my
Yeah.
family. I don't have my friends. I don't speak my language. It's so tough. I got injured so many times. I got problems so many times, health problems, all of that. And I'm here kind of. I have like a big group around me, but it's not the family. It's not
Yeah,
that.
not the
So
same.
it's not the same. Yeah, exactly. And I'm not speaking my language. And I didn't see my wife for 5 months. And yeah, that's what it take. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's hard.
I posted I posted 1 month ago like tough times makes create strong people, and that was really 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 what I felt at the moment. Nobody really know what I was going through, but I was going through not good stuff, and I always winning those
Yeah,
battles. But yeah, it's just because I believe. I'm always believing in myself. I'm always believing I know what I'm going to do. I always know what I'm going to do, even in the darkest moments. But I'm 24 hours for my country at the flight, and it's so far. And I've been in dark moments, even in this camp. But it's nothing, it just make you stronger. And then, yeah, I just think I'm gonna I'm missing my family. That's the point, and yeah, that's the point. It's tough, but it's nothing for me. Like right
ex
now, when I'm focusing, I just want to success. That's it.
exactly. And we can't wait to see you go out there on March the 13th, get that win, get that finish, and get that belt round your waist. Is there anything you'd like to add or anyone you're wanting to shout out?
Yeah, I just want to shout out my sponsors if we can do it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got a lot of people supports me. Uh, yeah, just thank you guys. Vatos MMA, Almog Doshim. I just said it in my language. And Amir Suissa, and Leo Takshitim, and another one is aluminum. I forgot the name, but thank you guys. Thank you. You give me the ability to do what I'm doing right now, and I'm going to do what I need to do. 13 March. Let's go.
make sure you guys tune in on March the 13th to Tough-n-Uff, and you can see stuff, go and get the belt and make get himself in that UFC. Thank you so much for coming on once again.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Have a good day.